Hi HD Mafia, how are you? It's your Queen Hazel DR. So where are we? We're at my home. Hello. I'm in my little kitchen. I have a small little kitchen, just like film right here, because I'm actually about to start cooking. I'm going to make some like spicy chicken soup. Collard greens, bitch, the fuck? Period. But anyway, we're going to talk about some real shit. The stories I'm about to tell you guys is stories that happened to me. I'm not even going to make up a reference. The reasons why you need to have a lot of confidence as a trans woman and as a sex worker. I think this is what I'm going to title the video. One, you just want to have confidence, period. Self-confidence is the biggest and the best confidence. Self-confidence can conquer every fucking thing. Bitch, no one can touch you. What I mean by no one, I'm not talking just about people that you in your community or enemies. When your self-confidence is up here, if a celebrity that has millions of followers was to just start reading you in your comment section, you have to have confidence to withstand that shit. People that is well known, if they come at you, you need to be able to withstand that shit and the heat that it's gonna come with. This is a reference because I haven't went against celebrities or anything. It's stating to what I'm about to kind of say because I have a lot of confidence. I do. And if I'm just going to just halt my confidence where it's at, no. Every chance I get, any chance I get, I'm going to keep amping up my confidence. The baddest, prettiest bitch there is on earth. You know, like, you just gotta keep, it is a difference from being cocky and being confident. About a week ago, a Snapchat follower had hit me up. If you follow me on Snapchat, I post like stories. I post pictures, I post little sexy videos, like videos like me like right now, and I'll just be, you know. The exact message was, I seen your Twitter profile. I don't think you is worth what you charge me for overnight. I think you is worth $400 for an overnight. Oh, I forgot to add this in the video while I was editing it. What I post on my Twitter, that has nothing to do with me escorting and with meetups with guys. That has nothing to do with anything. He said something really like close like that. It doesn't really matter because my price not gonna change. It still stands. My price is not based off of what you think or anyone for that matter. And it really is. I don't let tricks, johns, and clients or girls, society dictate what I want to do, what I'm going to do, what I charge. I don't. So I didn't even get hostile. I didn't get angry. I didn't block him or nothing. I'm just like, my price still stands. You know, you can pay or you can just move on, babe. So he wrote me back, okay, well, if I want to do raw services with you, like fuck you raw, can I pay you extra for that? See the switch up? I don't do raw services, but I will if you present to me a recent STD checkup from your doctor. If you present them records to me and everything is clean, yes, I will do a bareback service. He asked me, do I have records? Like, well, I can present them. I have them. Can you present them? I'm like, yeah, I can, no problem. He wanted to do some fetish type of play. He wanted to pee on me. Now, if you guys been following me, I tell you guys, I have mentioned, like, I'm into a lot of things, but I won't do anything with anybody. I have to be into you mutually. And if a client wants to do stuff like that, you gotta really have that coin. You just try my time, bitch, and try to lowball me and tell me what I'm worth. Yeah, we can. $1,500 and I can do raw service with you. Fetish for you. Responded back with my recent Snapchat story of my picture, little video I had posted like hours prior. It was like, do you see you? Do you see what you look like? He said some shit like that, like, really, do you see what you look like? I said, yes, I look good. You must be out your motherfucking mind if you think I'm gonna pay that for you. You ugly, you skinny, and you a man. Well, I'm like really honored for one because you said I'm skinny and I'm not even skinny, baby. I don't know what you've been looking at, but thank you. Ugly, baby, please. A man, we expect these type of comments from you. I really expected you to go a little more in because the shit that you guys say is the obvious shit you would say to a trans person. But besides like the skinny, they'll usually say fat or overweight or something. I expect you to go in more than that. If you want to see me, that's what you have to pay. If you don't, then you just won't see me. It is what it is. I don't feel no type of way about it. I mean, I'm sure there's people that scroll past my ad all the time. I would never know, and I honestly don't give a fuck. I'm interested in the people that's interested in me. It's a business. I don't recruit any of you. You men hit up the escorts and we go from there. I don't get in your inbox and say, hey, can you see me? Can you pay me 100, 300, 500? We don't do that. I don't do that. You know, however you feel, it is what it is. But my price still stands. You just offered to pay me more money because you knew if you wanted to do bareback with a bitch and fetish, you knew it was going to cost more. You brought that up to me before I even said anything. So what is you complaining about? I'm ugly, I'm skinny, I'm a man. You're willing to pay for me in the first place. It's an honor that you're willing to pay for me at all, bitch. Regardless if you see me at a certain dollar sign, it's the fact that you're willing to come pay for me at all. When there's people that won't pay for it for people at all. You said out your mouth where you feel like I was worth, but you're still willing to pay for me when you could have went on to the next girl. That is not a flexible because you already gave me my flowers by hitting me up, inquiring about it in the first place. It don't go for me. This go for any of you. If a man hit you up, say, hey, how much is it for your service? And you say $300 for an hour. And he hit you back and say, you're not worth it. I'm not paying you that. The simple fact that you was willing to pay for me in the first place, bitch, that's that's enough right there. And if you wasn't willing to pay for it, I would never know. His goal was to attack my confidence, my self-worth. And you thought I was going to play into your little games. And it didn't work. It wasn't going to work because I already know what it takes to be in this business. It ain't the first time a man said some shit to try to get me to go down on my prices. You can try all you want. That would never work, baby. I have, my confidence is based off of what I think about myself. And the shit is so motherfucking up there. Nobody can attack that shit. Nobody. Bitch, Drake can hit me the fuck up. And I tell that man, 50,000. You're rich, 50 bands. You can say, you only worth 20,000. You still gotta pay me 50 bands. Cause it's what the fuck I say. And proving shit, I'm not proving nothing to you. Social media, my ads, every girl picture, that speaks for itself. If you want to experience, you have to come to that girl for the experience. And then you can go by if it's worth it. You never ask an escort, is you really good at it? Is your service worth it? First of all, no one is never going to say their service is not worth it for one. You don't go by that. You go by the experience. This shit is like so much business for me. I don't even get offended because you can move on to the next girl. You know, if it doesn't work out for you and me, you can move on to the next girl. It's not personal. This is nothing personal. It's not personal dating. This is fetish and entertainment. What one person won't do, 10 more will. What 10 people won't do, 20 more will. You have to look at it like that. Yeah, that was one situation as far as a man trying to attack my self-esteem. And it didn't work. And now I'm going to tell you about a trans woman trying to. And this trans woman, last I checked, she's followed my YouTube platform and watched all my videos. So she may even see this one if she still follow me. I call her a real good sister, Judy, whatever, however y'all want to call it. We was talking, chatting it up. I met her off of Bigo Live. You know Bigo Live. I will always go over there, support her, send her beans, and she would do like the same. But I was really like supporting her, calling her sister. She was a little older than me, like 10 years older. She like 40, so 10 years older than me. And she would call me little sister and all that shit. But she also would say stuff like, stuff to me that's like demeaning. It's okay to look at someone as like, you know, I'm your big sus. You my little sus. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. That's fine. But when you say stuff like, yeah, you a little girl to me. I've been there. I've been there. I done that. Woo, woo, woo. You know, trying to upper hand you, one up you. That's what we call it. One up a bitch. And people like that, you do have to watch out for those people, because those type of people, and not saying that this woman is this, but this example, people like that try to one up you is competitive. They can be jealous of you, envious of you. Jealousy and envy is like connected, but jealousy is surface level. Envy is deeper level. Competitiveness, competing, can lead to jealousy. People that just see you as lower. Oh, I have the bigger titties. I have a better body. I have the most feminine voice. I wear my nails better. I have better quality hair. People like that you should never want to be around and be friends with. Why would anybody who call you sister, friend, any type of relationship with a person, why would you want to treat other people like that? And I have dealt with people like that on and off throughout my entire life. So the shit is not new to me, but I'd be damned if in my womanhood I would ever put up with it. And I know a lot of trans women is real competitive with each other. They may not go into a sisterhood, a relationship with those thoughts, but it turns into it. It turns into it. And this is why a lot of trans women cannot coexist in the same space, because one bitch is threatened by something else of the other. With her, she would say stuff like, oh, I can't wait until you get your breast, till you get some real grown girl titties. And I wouldn't really take it to heart. I had thoughts in my mind like, bitch, I got plans for myself. Don't rush my process. I have plans for myself. So don't even worry about that. When the time comes, cherish it, celebrate it, bring up whatever. But you don't have to keep on questioning me about it. I'll get it if I want it. Not because of what you think. Not because of what a man seen on a porn screen want. It's about what I want, right? Which is I am getting breast surgery. But anyway, one day I was on Bigo Live. I wasn't even on her live. I was just like watching her in the comments. And she was drinking, getting drunk. And she had invited me up there. And I was like, well, I'll come up there later. I'm doing something. I wasn't trying to interact with you like that today. Just wanted to just come on here, show love. Because I had stopped going over to Bigo Live. Because it's messy. It is really competitive. And I just, where I'm at in my life, my spiritual journey, I just don't want no parts of Bigo. I just feel like that's just so toxic. For the people who are able to deal with it and capitalize, shout out, kudos to you. Everything ain't for everybody. And I just don't feel like Bigo is for me. YouTube, this is me, honey. I can't wait to see your glow up of YouTube and just saying stuff about YouTube. This and that. And I'm like, girl, you must haven't been watching, because remember I was recording on like bad quality phone and my quality is good now. and I got like the ring lights. You know, I did transition kind of into that. So I'm just like, okay. And you guys have called this out. My pots and pans was burnt up. Bitch, they ain't burnt up no more, honey. Because my man actually got me a $300 set of some good ass pots and pans, honey. So nothing's burnt up anymore. She was bringing up that. She brought up my breasts. So now I feel like not only is you just excited for me, you just want something to try to one up a bitch on. Something to brag, something to talk about. Because not only did you mention YouTube, you mentioned pots and pans, and now you're going on about my transition. So I'm like, and I said something to her about it. I can't remember what I said, but I was in totally disagreement with it. And she caught on to it, like, no, that's not what I meant. Like, you taking it wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'll call you in about an hour. And I did. I wasn't going to do all that on that live. I called her, woman to woman, and she just like, I didn't think that you would feel any type of way about what I said. I'm like, well, it's not really what you say, it's how you say it. You saying, I can't wait until you get this and that. Bitch, everything takes time. It takes time. Why is you rushing my process? Oh, I didn't know that you was getting it. Baby, if you watch my YouTube channel, I mentioned several times the procedures that I'm going to get. I may not talk about the shit every video, but I have plans for myself and my transition. I'm just so confident in the bitch that you see right now because you have to be. You got to be confident in the person you is right now. You got to accept these hormone titties right now. You can't wait to get surgery and then become confident. You ain't no real ass bitch. You got to be confident in your motherfucking height, bitch. The hormone titties you got. Just knowing that you finna blossom into a better bitch than what the fuck you are. And that's how I always played it. She's like, I just can't believe that you would even feel this type of way. I thought we was like the same type of girl. I thought you was like a girl like me. I said, well, I am like a girl like you because we've been on the same page about a lot of things until now. That was my meaning. You ain't no girl like me. Oh, okay. I'm a transsexual. I have a pussy between my legs. This was she telling me in the same tone. I got a pussy between my legs. I don't have dick and balls. I have titties. I have facial film surgery. I've been transitioned for 25 years. But sweetie, to society, we're all still men. Okay, so you got all that. So you're better than me? That's what you're saying? No, I'm not saying I'm better than you, but we not the same. Bitch, yes the fuck you is, ho. You're saying it just in two different ways. Baby, just keep it real. I already know how you bitches do. I didn't think you was one of those type of girls that saw me as an underdog. You can see me as an underdog. That's fine. Just don't, we ain't gonna fool with each other. I'm not gonna be around anyone that see me as an underdog. If you see me as someone that's up and coming, developing, that's one thing. You see me as an underdog? No. Because those are two separate things, baby. I saw you as a girl that's have experience with transitioning, but I didn't see you as the all be all and that you was better than me. I never looked at it that way. I don't look at nobody that way. So that was the beginning to end of everything. She showed her colors. And bitch, I'm ashamed of you. And honestly, we still follow each other on social media. But baby, I don't have anything else to say to you. Because how dare you try to come at me that way? I haven't talked to them since, like, personally on the phone. I didn't block them or they didn't block me. But after, like a day after, I guess after the liquor wore off, they text me, like apologizing about it. and stuff like that. I just paid the dust. I didn't respond. And they've been sending me little messages, inspirational messages over the weeks and months and stuff like that. And I still didn't respond. Now they're blocked. I end up blocking them because I'm like, I don't have, what am I keeping your number around for? I'm not going to ever respond to you. I'm not going to call you, pick up the phone. You're dead to me. There is no use. You ruined a sisterhood because you were so filled of motherfucking liquor. And you expose your truth. People expose their truth when they're high on drugs and liquor and shit like that. It's unfortunate, but she knew she fucked up with a real bitch. Like, I'm like one of the realest bitches you can have on your team. And she should have appreciated it more. So if you see this, I was really highly disappointed in you about it. I moved on from it. And it is what it is. I can't have nobody like that around me that feel like they're higher than me on a higher level and I'm less than them. That's not going to ever happen. There is no beef with you. If I happen to see you, then it is what it is. But I don't have no problem with you. I moved on and I got money to make and I got surgeries to get. And you're not nowhere near perfect, honey. Because I didn't try to jab or shade you in any type of way. I didn't try to go for the gutter with you. So it just made sense that all the shit that you was saying before, I can't wait until you get some grown girl titties, you was really seeing me as an underdog this whole time. And that's fine. I'm just not gonna fuck with you. Because one thing I'm not is an underdog. I'm an up and coming and growing woman of transgender experience. What you see today may not be the same next motherfucking month because I'm growing. I didn't comment and say, well, damn, you've been transitioning this long on hormones. Why is your facial feature so strong? And you have facial fem surgery. Why is your facial feature so strong and you still look like a man? Bitch, why do you still built up and strong like a man? When you meet people, you already have an impression of them. Like, whatever you think about them, it's just what it is. But that don't mean you're not going to exactly say to their face, oh, you ugly, you're strong. You're just going to love, support them as they support you. You know, I didn't comment anything about her Bigo platform of you having 30,000 followers or fans, subscribe, whatever they are. You have 30,000 fans. But I may go live on Bigo and it may be 200, 100 fucking people on a live. Yet I may get 300 beans and you've been live for 8 hours and you only have 30 beans with 30,000 followers. That shit don't make no sense. But you know what? I don't try to one-up bitches. I don't care about that, I promise you. Me as a Capricorn, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just want to be the best me. And if I fuck with you, I'm going to uplift you. Don't force me to uplift you. Let me do it on my own time. So she thought that she would lower my... Well, I don't really know if she thought that or not. But it did not attack my self-esteem because I already built it up. Had she did it a year prior, maybe. But I was already built up, so it don't really matter what a trans woman, a trans woman can say, oh, I'm my body better than yours, or I'm more fish than you. It won't bother me. A trans woman can say, you a man, you will never be a woman. It won't bother me. A John Trick client can say, you're not as good as the other girls. It won't bother me, baby. I already built my shit up so much, none of you can comfort me. But anyway, let me shout out some bitches that I deem as some real ass bitches, you know, from either just talking to them personally or just social media. Now, 7 ways to be victorious. I think I'm saying it right. I like her. She's a real bitch. Good content on YouTube. I like her. I fuck with her. Miss Leah, bad bitch. My sis, bitch, I fucks with you. She's a real bitch, too. Okay? Bae Sade. Baysade, she is a real bitch. I fucks with her too. It was one more that I was going to call out. Oh, my sister Royal. Oh my God, Miss Royal. A real bitch. Now these two bitches right here, I fucks with. That does not do all that fake ass shit. This real bitches. Don't sugarcoat. You know? My sister Royal, you know, she got her surgery. She got her upcoming surgeries coming up. I'm super excited for her. And she's doing her motherfucking thing. You know, she handled our sister bond the way it's supposed to. With love, support, and respect. I don't see her as, oh, I'm over her. She don't see me as she over me. We just have that mutual respect. Can't connect like that with every girl. And, you know, there is some other girls that's some real ass bitches too. I just can't think of names right now. I'm inspiring people. You can have motherfucking confidence before you get your surgery. And when you get your surgery, that's going to even be even more confidence, of course, because you're aiding in the person that you are. So what y'all seeing is a perfect example of how you're supposed to be confident. You go back to my channel. Bitch, I was 1 week on hormones and had confidence of a bad motherfucking bitch. And you got to keep doing that shit. Don't let none of these people discourage you. If you focus on loving yourself, you won't care about or try to aim and get praise and laughter off someone's pain or downfall or negatives. You won't do it. If I wasn't confident in who I am, the woman that I'm going to and am becoming, YouTube would have been deleted, bitch. If I wasn't prepared and ready, I would not have this channel. I would be in the dark, in the background, where a lot of bitches like to stay. You won't even know of a bitch at all. She may have a Facebook with 30 followers, never active, never nothing. The bitch just hide behind the scenes until they get all their surgical operations and glow up till they looking like a Barbie doll. Then they make their first post. Boom, start getting followers, start getting the men commenting. And then you like, damn, where this bitch come from? Then she come like a big thing. Bitches wait. They hide in the dark and they wait until they glow up. I don't have to wait. Well, for one, let's clear this up. I have glowed up since in my transition. I'm still glowing up. But I don't have to wait until I glow up to do that. When I first decided that I was going to take transition serious in my mind, that was the confidence that I needed right there. Regardless if I was strong, features, man body, or fucking not. Yeah, so I don't think that's cool for anybody to be doing it to anybody, trying to one-up them and belittle them, throw shade and shit like that as someone that you call your sister or have a relationship with. Because I can tell you this. People have thought that I was one-upping them and belittling them as like they was the underdog. And I was like, and I had to reconfirm and, let them know, no, baby, never. Never. I would not do that to you. It's a really known, popular thing amongst trans women to be so competitive, to try to knock you down, to build themselves up, to make you look less and them higher. So there's people that thought that I did that to them. And no, I never did that to anybody. Not to no trans woman. No trans woman can ever say that. I never did that to anyone. I do unto others as they do to me. But I don't have that competitive spirit where I'm, you know what, I didn't sing 10 days today. Girl, yes, I done made 5 bands today. Girl, you ain't been saying nothing about you making no money. You ain't been having no dates. Girl, it's probably your hair. Girl, yes, because you've been wearing that hair for 5 months now. You need to change up your hair. They probably looking over your profile because you looking mad. Bitch, I would never. That's just not who I am. I did say like a month ago in a video, I'm not a lot of things, but I can be everything. And what I mean by that is I'm not a lot of things, but I can be something. But I'm not going to be that to someone that I fucks with. And I'm not going to be that way to anybody unless you're really doing that to me. And I'm like, bitch, I'm getting you back. And I don't even like to play those type of revenge games. Like, oh, bitch, you shaded me, so next time we talk, I'm going to shade you. Nah. That's some little girl shit. Grow up. Bitch, I'm about to be 30 years old in like 3 weeks. I don't got time for that. Going back to the trans woman, she in a conversation we was talking, she was like, I have a pussy. You don't have a pussy because you don't want no pussy, dude. You don't want no pussy. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna tell me what I want? Because like I said, I take pride in what it is right now. At that time, I haven't even made up my mind. I knew I didn't care what I had, but I didn't even made up my mind of what I wanted to do. Bitch, I don't even know what I want to do with this down here, so how you gonna tell me what I want to do? You're 25 plus years in your transition, and you want to try to attack someone that's 2 years at the time, 2 years in their transition, knowing a bitch is still growing. Let me just say this. I am not a transition girl. I am transitioning. That means it's ongoing. Transitioned mean when you reach your mark, your goal of where you want to be as the woman that you are. So I'm not a transition girl. I'm just so glad that the universe is on my side and I got some good genes. The hormones is working for me to look this beautiful in 3 years in. And I'm just starting. That is a flex. This is why I've been saying in like all these videos, love yourself. Take time in loving yourself. You have to. Now this situation with this lady, this happened a long time. This happened a while ago. You have to do it 100% for you. You can get inspiration from something, yes. You get the inspiration and you infuse into yourself. Don't keep it tied to the person, because if you do, that person can work you. In the escort business, sex work business, the man can bring you up here and they can bring you down here too. Bitch. I have gained confidence from the men in this business. Yes, I did. But what I did was I took the confidence, I added to what I already had. I didn't keep it connected. You keep it connected. When you keep it connected, you start looking for validation. And when that validation don't go in your favor, the man can say negative stuff about you. You ugly, you can't suck dick that good, and you're going to take it to heart because you're still connected, you still caring. You take the good out of it, you infuse it into yourself, and bitch, you move the fuck on. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your transition, 50 years in your transition. People is going to come for you. People is going to try to tear you down and try to limit you. They've been doing it every day on social media, trying to limit and try to bring trans women down as a whole by calling us a man, XY chromosomes. That's what they're trying to do. But our fight, our strength is so powerful, we're not letting it overtake us. So as a community, we're not letting it happen. Solo, we can't let it happen either. It's like the same type of thing. You can be biological woman, cis man, people still can try to limit you in your circle and your community. It don't really matter who you are, motherfuckers would try it. They see you as a threat, oh, they come in. If they see your potential and you haven't made it yet, they're coming. Motherfucker was talking about me when I was 5 years old. Adults, I'm walking past them, talking shit. Anyway, Self-confidence is key. I'm going to always say it. I'm going to continue to say it. Some of you that watch me, you can use it. Self-confidence is loving yourself, utilizing any source to amplify your self-worth, your beauty, your confidence. You build it. That's all I got to say, bitch. I'm about to make my collard greens, girl, and my chicken soup, bro. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, have any comments? Let me know. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Period. Bye, my babies. Happy holidays.